Hey, best friends. I'm here tonight with the pen guy, Matt.
Hi.
And this is Stephanie, if you don't know, aka Drills Are a Girl's Best Friend on Instagram. So one of the first videos I wanted to do, since a lot of new faces are showing up, or there's a lot of people that we haven't really talking to on a personal level or spoken to on a personal level. I can't even speak right now. I thought it'd be more relaxed with you here. Anyway, can they see me like just washing my hands?
No.
Okay. My hands are super dry and I don't want you guys to be looking at dry hands this whole time. So anyway, we're doing some like quiz/tag questions. So you can get to know us a little bit better. And we'll probably learn a few things about each other and ourselves, and we'll see how this goes. If the word divorce is not mentioned through this thing, then I think we'll be okay. So
Yeah, I'd call that a success.
So I'll be diamond painting while Matt's asking the questions, just so you guys have something to look at, because you don't want to look at my face.
Or mine.
Oh, shut up. So welcome to the lazy river. Come on, hop in. The water's warm, because Matt definitely peed in it.
Yeah, well, you ain't cool unless you pee in the water, so.
You ain't cool unless you pee in the pool. All right.
Alright, so first questions actually came from the story that I posted on Instagram today. One person asked, how did we meet?
Okay, well, we can say who that person was. Paula, aka diamondpaintingcamper. Does she have a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
She does? Okay. I need to find that YouTube channel then. She's also on Instagram. Her and Mindy will be hosting a purple event in May for lupus. So if you're looking for an event to participate in May, I recommend that one. So she asked when or how?
How?
Okay. Who's answering?
You can answer.
I've already done most of the talking.
Exactly.
Is that how this whole thing's gonna go? Because it'll last forever.
I know it will. No, the whole thing isn't going to go like that, but,
Okay.
You can field this one.
Okay, so we met actually online. There was an app called, not app, website.
Yeah, this was before apps.
This was in 2004, in October. We met on a website called Real Pics. It was kind of like MySpace and Hot or Not.
Had a baby.
Yeah.
But it was even before MySpace.
It was before MySpace, but it was like Hot or Not, but more social.
Yeah.
So what you had to do was you had to post pictures of yourself, but in order to have an account, you had to have a picture of you holding a sign with your screen name so that you could prove that you were actually you and not catfishing. And then you just rated people of whatever sex or orientation or gender or whatever you want to say, identity that you were attracted to. So Matt and I were both talking to this girl, Shay, at the same time. She was a friend of mine. Matt was probably trying to hook up with her.
I was just trying to talk to her.
I was actually on that website because of some kid that I was seeing that I met at a club out in Tampa that was friends with one of the girls that I worked with. And he was on there. So I went on there to talk to him. And then that never happened. And then I stole you from Shay. So we were sending comments to Shay at the same time. And I don't know who initiated it, but one of us, probably me, because I'm a lot more out there on the internet than I am in person, at least at first.
Yeah.
So I probably involved him in my comments and it became a three-way conversation. Not that kind of three-way. Before we get too far into this, some of these questions are not appropriate. The river is very deep, so it's best not to have your children in waiting around with us. Okay.
I like that analogy.
What was I saying?
Threesome.
Oh, the three-way. Yeah, we were having like a three-way conversation.
Conversation.
A threesome of sorts. Shorts. I don't know. Anyway, do not edit this.
I'm not.
Like, I want every random weird moment in here so people really get to know us. Anyway, then it just became me and Matt talking to each other, and the rest was kind of history.
Well, not really history. That was in October that we started talking.
We met online.
Yes. Yeah. And then it was what?
February.
Early
February.
When I flew down. I was in Virginia then.
I know you were there during the Super Bowl, so it might have been end of January into February, but it was in that time period.
I think it was February.
Okay.
So yeah, I flew down to Florida to meet her face to face in February. In March, she moved from Florida to Virginia to move in with me. In April, we were engaged, and in May, we got married.
Yeah.
And that was 16 years ago in less than a month.
In May. Yeah, May 11th.
Another question that was asked on the story was, I believe this one was more directed at me, but I'm going to direct it at you too. Someone asked if I'd like to do this full time.
Okay, I thought you were going to ask me a question that you didn't tell me about. That's why I'm sitting here with my pen like, what the heck is happening right now?
As far as the pen turning goes, well, actually, I'm going to let Stephanie answer this one first. How would you like to sand and polish pens from me turning full time?
I mean, we've had this conversation before. It would be hard to do because we only have the one lathe right now, which you need to find out about the other one again.
Well, they said that they were waiting on the part.
Okay, well, it's been a week since that, so. We only have the one lathe, so only one of us can work on it at a time, and we're working out of the garage, which has limited electricity.
Very limited electricity.
So if we had both going, then we'd probably blow out the power. So we'd probably have to change up the whole setup in order to make that even happen. But yeah, Matt did the numbers, and in order to do this full time and make the same amount of money that he's making at his actual full-time job, he'd have to do 26 and sell 26 pens a day, right? 26, 28?
Yeah, 26 pens a day.
Yeah.
I would have to make and sell.
Which, if I went back to work, then I wouldn't be able to be helping you with the business as much, so that wouldn't help any either. I'm currently unable to go to work. I took a leave of absence, but it's turned out that it's probably best that I stay home. You're getting to know us, so this isn't one of the questions, but we have a 13-year-old who is autistic. He has ADHD, mood disorder, depression, suicidal ideation. So we've been going through a tough time, and we found with me being home that he is excelling a little bit more and doing better. So I think he needs me to be a more consistent part of his life. When I was working, it was retail pharmacy, so my schedule wasn't really consistent, and I don't think he did well with that inconsistency of me not being home at a regular time every day. So yeah, if we could live on this full time, I've told Matt I would love for him to be home all day with us, but it's just not practical right now, I don't think.
Financially, it's not doable.
But if finances weren't an issue,
if finances weren't an...
Say we won the lottery.
I don't know. I don't know if I would want to do this full time.
Because if we won the lottery too, we could get another house. You could have a whole building dedicated to this.
Are you going to let me talk?
Maybe. You told me you wanted me to do all the talking. Now you're changing it up on me? Okay.
See, one thing I like about the setup right now is the fact that, it's not a job. It is, I like to think of it as a hobby that makes side money. And I don't know if I would want to...
Side money for more blanks.
Yeah, well.
And more kits.
I don't know if I would want to sully that, I guess. I don't know if I would want to turn this into something I would have to do. Because I'm afraid that if I did that, I might not enjoy it as much as I do. Because I do. I love getting out there and working in the garage and making these pens for y'all. It's been such a help to me, mentally, to get out there and just, turn off the brain, throw on some music, and yeah. Basically, yeah. I mean,
it's his diamond painting.
It's my diamond painting, exactly. That's a very good way to put it. So I don't know if I would want to give that up. And we only got 3 questions,
and that was Anna. I don't know how to pronounce. I say yeygoissaw, but I'm sure that is so not right. So
I'm not even gonna try.
But she's on Instagram, and Matt's talked to her a lot more than I have, but she seems really sweet.
She does. The last one was from Jaclyn.
Jaclyn is diamondartsparkles. She's one of the Golden Girls. Also, Lindsay asked it as well, Life with Lindsay. She is another one of the Golden Girls, and she has a YouTube channel, so we will link her below. Go check her out. Anyway, what was their question?
Their question was, what do we love most about each other? But before... And
I was going to ask a question. Okay, go.
This is not a precursor to my answer to the question, but if y'all see these skip cards over here...
Can they see the skip card?
We each have 2 skip cards. If there is a question that we don't want to answer, we are allowed to play these. So...
I had the idea where if one of us played skip, then the other one couldn't play skip, but that doesn't work out very well because Matt is reading the questions, so he has the ability to throw his out before I even know what the question is.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't work. But
Anyway.
What
do we love most about each other?
I should have asked them this before we started. Physically?
I mean...
Or as a trait. Do you want to answer both?
You can say whatever you want.
Okay, so as my husband and best friend... I'm going to look at you. I'm going to stop diamond painting for a second.
Oh, God. Here we go.
I love that you are always very, 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 very supportive and understanding. Probably a lot more than I deserve. And you would do anything for me. And that with you, it's not just the words, I love you, or the vows you said when we got married, but actually showing me the actions every day. Physical. I'm going to surprise you with this one.
What?
Your eyes.
That is a surprise.
And your butt.
There we go. There we go. That's what I was waiting for.
Should I look at you, or would you prefer I look away? You don't really like to talk very much.
I'm not a very emotionally communicative person.
You've had time to sit on this question yet? You still need to think about it that hard? We might fight already. You're just sitting there like, what could it possibly be? What kind of bullshit can I come up with now?
No, I have the idea in my head. I'm just trying to...
I'm turning my fan on.
Okay. I'm just trying to form it. You are my anchor.
That too.
Huh?
That too. Damn it.
Now you had your shot.
I know.
Now be quiet.
Okay.
But seriously, you are my anchor. You get me through the day. I've told you this time and time again, but you know that everything I do is for you and Aiden.
That's my favorite.
I don't do a lot of stuff for myself.
No.
I don't buy a lot of stuff for myself. I don't think about myself that much. You know, everything I do is for you guys, and that's because you deserve it. You know, you put up with my bullshit.
What bullshit?
What bullshit? Yeah, we'll get into that later. I'll be the first person to admit I was not the best husband in our first half decade of marriage. I was kind of a jerk, and by kind of I mean a lot of a jerk.
I think things changed when we moved here.
Well, that was more than 5 years. Thanks for making it even longer.
Not much more than 5 years. It was like 6 years.
Was it?
Yeah.
We moved here in 12?
Aiden was like 4.
We moved here in 2012. We got married in...
So 7.
Yeah.
Just under 7.
Okay. So for the first just under 7 years.
I feel like once we moved to Georgia and needed to rely on each other a lot more, my family wasn't close.
My family's not close.
Your family's not close. There wasn't the extra stress of money and you going to school and daycare.
Yeah.
I think that's really when our relationship shifted.
Yeah. But anyway, back to the question.
I keep cutting you off. I'm an asshole.
This is just so normal for me. I don't even think about it anymore. But seriously, you know, you are my anchor. You are the person that gets me through the day. You are my reason for coming home. You're my reason for everything. And there is no aspect of my life that I feel like I could get through without having you by my side.
I love you. Maybe we should have saved that for the end, just in case.
Just in case you get pissed off at me?
Just in case, yeah. And I know we're gonna go for like 2 hours.
It's because we keep getting sidetracked.
Maybe we should like do 2 parts. I don't know. We'll see. Going back to what I had said with the vows, like the sickness and in health and the good times and the bad, especially the bad. There's been a lot of bad times, and not so much between us, but things that we've dealt with as parents, and I wouldn't have been able to get through them without you.
I love you, Bobo.
I love you too. They probably can't see that.
They can't see
Okay. If you want to tell them what I did, that's fine.
She just did like the little lizard tongue thing. It was kind of funny. Anyway.
Sometimes when we kiss, I stick my tongue in his mouth, so I was doing that.
All right, let me unlock your phone real quick.
And yes, he knows the password to my phone. I consistently forget the password to his phone, but if I need it, he will tell me it. Not that we ever we never snoop on each other's phones. It's more like, hey, can you do this for me on my phone? We have nothing to hide, and we don't go looking for things that might be hidden because we trust each other, so.
All right. So now let's do some.
There's 5 different ones. We don't have to do them all. Skip around at your leisure.
Oh yeah, there's definitely some. Who? Oh no, I'm saving that one for the last one.
Which one?
You'll find out.
Okay.
Would you rather I be completely hairless or as hairy as a gorilla?
Hairy as a gorilla.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Picturing you bald and without eyebrows.
I didn't even think about eyebrows.
Like you'd look like that guy from that show Fringe.
The Watcher, yeah?
Yeah. No. That's creepy. I already call you creepy when you have a goatee. Or a mustache. So, do you have to answer that question about me?
Yes, I have to answer that question about you. I don't care. You know, whatever you'd be more comfortable as.
Well, stop lying.
I'm not.
Poured way too many white ones.
I'm not lying. I'm just copping out.
I mean, yeah. You gotta use your skip for that one. Considering I'm not very consistent with the shaving part and you don't care when you want something from me. Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
No. I don't think it does.
What?
So being like completely hairless has a connotation of sickness sometimes.
True.
So I think that plays into my... Okay, anyway.
What actor or actress would play you in a movie about your life?
Okay, well, I know what you would have said like 10 years ago. So I would go with that, Anne Hathaway. But I feel like now it would be more Melissa McCarthy circa Bridesmaids.
No.
Yeah. Who would play you?
I mean, I know who I would want.
Who would you want to play you?
And that quickly, I'm blanking on his freaking name. My favorite freaking actor.
Oh, shoot.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, that's it.
Tom Hardy. I would definitely want Tom Hardy to play me. Look nothing alike whatsoever. No. But I would want him to play me. Because Tom Hardy's the shit.
You know who would actually play you, though.
Shut up. I hate you. Anyway. Who would play me in the movie about your life?
Matt Damon, apparently. No, I don't know. Oh, what's his name? Evan Peters. Not the creepy, like, American Horror Story Evan Peters, but sweet Evan Peters. He was in Pose.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just making sure you know who it is.
Yeah, and he was Quicksilver.
Yeah, not the creepy one. Wait, was he Quicksilver? Wasn't it Skarsgård or something? Oh no, Quicksilver, yes. Never mind. And I don't know what I'm thinking.
I don't know.
Pennywise.
Oh, you're thinking of Pennywise.
Yeah. Because wasn't he also in that other Stephen King themed show we watched at one point? No, that was Pennywise. That him and the black guy were like the same person. We're now getting into TV shows.
Yeah. Anyway.
We watch a lot of TV, or we'd like to watch more TV than we get to, but... Anyway, next question.
Next question.
No, wait, you have to answer about me.
Damn it! Who would play you in my...
Real quick, I have a question for you guys. Do we reuse the dryer sheets when we put them in, or do you have to get a fresh piece? Because I've been reusing them, and it doesn't seem to work so well. I'm too cheap. I'm like, sure, I'll pay $50 for a kit, but a new dryer sheet? Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Anne Hathaway.
I don't look like her anymore, unfortunately. Okay, next question.
What do you think is your best physical feature?
Oh. I don't know. I can't.
Wow. Bringing one in early.
I'd rather answer questions that are going to make you mad at me than answer this question about myself. Because I don't know. I can't think of anything that I love.
No, I love you just the way you are, so.
What is your favorite or best physical feature?
The mask that I wear to work every day.
That's not yours.
It was issued to me by work. It is mine.
No.
Thank you very much.
No.
My best physical feature. Do my tattoos count?
Nope.
Come on. I don't know. You seem to think it's my butt, so I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
Or my eyes, whichever one. If you could be on any reality TV show, which one would it be?
I don't know. I haven't watched them all, so I can't say. I would say Real World because I'd want to be more of a background character. I like analyzing human behavior and why they do things that they do. But I also know that I would be caught talking so much shit on the one-on-one confessionals and everyone would hate me. Because I'd be like, psychiatrist up in here, even though I'm not a psychiatrist. What about you?
Me?
Naked and Afraid.
No. Nobody wants to see that.
Deal or No Deal? Does that count? Game shows?
Sure, we'll say no. Me? I wish I had the talent to be on something like So You Think You Can Dance.
Yeah, I wish I did too. But I know I don't, so that's why I didn't say that.
I don't know. What reality TV show would I want to be on?
Hey, since you mentioned dancing, can we throw in the clip right here of Savannah Bananas' dance competition?
No, we can't. We cannot.
Okay, go on. You're taking too long to think. Let's go. Hurry.
Yeah, that's not adding any sort of pressure whatsoever. Yeah, I'm gonna go with I just wish I had the talent to be on So You Think You Can Dance.
No, that should be a skip then, because you didn't actually answer the question.
Okay, fine. So You Think You Can Dance. I'll just go out on the
You're gonna be one of the feel bad for them ones.
Yes. But at least I tried.
Ooh! Oh no, that's a game show. Never mind. I was thinking about that show where they were building the houses.
Oh.
But for like less privileged people.
Well, I mean,
I'm sure there's ones on HGTV and all that.
That's as much a game show as So You Think You Can Dance is.
That's true.
That's not really a game show.
I miss that show. You would want to be on MasterChef.
I'm not good enough for that.
You're not good enough for So You Think You Can Dance.
Shut up.
Anyway,
all right. Now into more about us as a couple questions. What was your first opinion of me?
that you were shorter than I thought. And then, well, we met at the airport in Tampa, and I brought a friend because I'm not stupid. And I've watched true crime. So if you're ever meeting a stranger, make sure you bring a friend and it's in a public place. Anyway, no, he doesn't seem creepy, was one of the first thoughts I had too.
Damn, she's hot.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because I was wearing a sweater and a scarf in Florida?
I don't know. Is that what you were wearing when you picked me up?
Yeah. It was February. It was cold, a little chilly that day.
It was a little chilly. It was like 75.
And it was nighttime.
Yeah.
I remember you asking me for a kiss in the car. Like, we hadn't even gotten to the hotel we were staying at yet, and you were like, hey, what about that kiss you said you were going to give me?
Yeah, well, you said you're going to, I got to make sure you're going to pay up.
Well, I had to make sure you weren't creepy first. Like, give you the chance to murder me, find out if you do, and if you don't, then you earn the kiss.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's how that works. Good to know.
I'm not going to kiss my murderer. Are you crazy?
Well, we've already answered this, but how long have we been married?
Almost 16 years.
I'm not asking that question because you will go on forever about that one.
What? When is my birthday? Is that it?
No.
Okay. He forgot my birthday this past year.
I didn't forget your birthday.
You did. I worked all day. You never said happy birthday in the morning. You never said happy birthday the whole day I was at work. I went to Publix after work, which is a grocery store. I bought myself my own birthday cake. You put it in the fridge. And still never said happy birthday.
How often do you buy cake?
I never buy a whole cake. I usually buy just like a slice. But I bought a whole cake. And I had to ask you, hey, what's the date today?
Exactly, because I didn't realize what day it was.
Mm-hmm. But we had been talking all week about how my birthday was on Saturday. What was the question I would go on about? I won't answer it. I'm just curious.
How did you propose?
Oh. Yeah, we can skip that one.
How many children did I want before marriage?
I don't know. I know you wanted 2 boys, but I don't know if that was the total you wanted. And I only know you wanted 2 boys because you had the names picked out, but you didn't have any girl names as far as I know. So I'm going to say 2.
It was 3.
It was 3? You wanted a girl too?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a name?
No.
Okay.
What about you?
2. Until we had 1.
Right?
And then I was like, 1.
Yeah, 1 and done.
Yeah.
But we had health reasons for that as well.
Yeah. Ian was born with a heart defect, which he was in and out of congestive heart failure for the first 5 months of his life and in and out of the hospital before they finally did surgery to repair it. He is perfectly fine now, but the cardiologists informed us that because we have one with a heart defect, it increases the chances of any siblings having a heart defect.
Exponentially increases.
And it could be worse. Thankfully, the heart defect he had was one of the most common and easiest to repair. But it could be worse next time. And with the guilt that, I don't know if you felt guilty, but me being his mom and carrying him, I felt guilty like I did something. So with the guilt that I felt not knowing that this was going to happen and all the suffering that he went through, I couldn't live with myself if I knew that another child of mine would suffer. And I disregarded that for my own selfish want of a child. So we've sometimes gone back and forth.
That's why we have 3 dogs now.
That's where it's going. We've sometimes gone back and forth where one of us wants one and the other one doesn't. So we get dogs instead, and that's why we have 3 dogs now. And we would have more, I think.
Yeah, we would.
But we finally realized, like, this is enough dogs. We don't have room for anything else. Another living being in this house.
What's my worst habit?
Ooh. I don't know. Laying on me when I'm trying to sleep. 'Cause you're like a furnace. And I can't freaking breathe.
Anyway, your worst habit?
Oh, God.
Talking over me.
Yep.
100% talking over me.
Is it talking over you or talking over the TV?
Talking over me.
Okay.
I hate that.
Okay.
Needed to get that part.
And I do it all the time.
Yes, you do.
So you hate me.
I didn't say I hate you. I said I hate that. There's a difference. All right. What's my best habit?
Your best habit? Bringing me food.
Bringing you food. Okay.
And giving me back rubs when you want to get laid.
Oh, man.
This is so unprofessional for your business. You sure you want to post this?
Whatever.
We are who we are.
That's why it's going on your playlist.
Oh, okay.
Your best habits. I don't know, you have so many good ones.
Uh-huh. Or you can't think of a single good one.
I don't know.
That's funny. I had a hard time thinking of your worst, and you're having a hard time thinking of my best.
As much as it annoys me sometimes, I really think your best habit is making sure that, stuff's done. Like, you make sure, I mean, not right now because you just got back into town and I've been dirty and a whole crap ton of clothes. But, you make sure that we have clothes to wear, she mainly does the laundry. Unless she's like, hey, I need you to do laundry.
Housework. So me being the maid is my best habit.
God.
Even though I'm like stressing. Like, yeah, I just got back in town and there's 2 weeks worth of laundry to do and a whole bunch of pens to finish before the drop. And Aiden is starting ABA therapy for the first time, which is going to take 6 hours out of the day, 3 days a week, where I would be at home doing chores and running errands. So I've been an anxious mess. So yeah, things get done, but you have to deal with like the anxiety and stress and the bitching that comes with it.
If you could get rid of one thing that belongs to me, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. Those camo shorts.
Those are my work shorts, woman.
I know, but I hate them. If you say my diamond painting stash, I'm gonna murder you on camera.
Well, at least there's evidence.
Put me to death. If I can't diamond paint, I'll take the chair, please.
I was gonna say your owls.
My owls?
At least one of them.
I don't have that many.
You have that many.
No. 1, 2, 3.
See, you've already gone past what there should be.
4.
As soon as you said 2, you've gone past what there should be. Who's more affectionate?
I don't think either one of us is that affectionate.
I didn't say who's super affectionate. I said who's more affectionate.
I think we're equal. I think I want more attention. But I also don't give that much either. We also show affection in like different ways. We're not like hanging all over each other.
Yeah, we're not very clingy, lovey-dovey couple.
But we do snuggle, and usually I'm the one asking for snuggles.
Yeah.
So I would say me.
Yeah, I would say you too.
Okay. I'm like, are you not going to answer? You're just going to ask another question and pretend like I didn't notice?
Here's an easy one. You ready? And we're going to have the same answer to this.
Okay.
What do we argue about the most?
Food.
100% food.
Am I cooking? What are we going to eat? What meal do you want today? Where do you want to get food?
100%.
Yep.
Um,
Although lately, it seems to be about my shopping.
Anyway, so
Like, we don't argue about it, but you passive aggressively let me know that I'm going too far. Yeah. But then at the same time, when I ask you, like, is it okay if I do this? You're like, yeah, sure. You always say yes. And I'm like, you can say no. It's fine if you say no. I'll put it on my wish list. But you always say yes.
But I tell you yes anyway.
Yeah.
Who's the funny one?
You.
Really? You think so?
Yeah. I think me by myself. Like, I'm probably funny now because I'm talking to you. But I think me, and I'm like, when I'm interacting with other friends, but I think normally I'm boring.
Yeah, I'd say me too.
I also think I'm more funny online than I am in person.
You do get rather reserved in person.
Mm-hmm. Until I get comfortable, and then...
And then you become Steph.
Yeah.
Would I prefer to stay in or go out on a Friday night?
Stay in.
100%.
And I used to hate that.
But now
I want to stay in. Ever since I found this hobby, for sure. I just don't have the energy for going out anymore. But I mean, occasionally a night out is fun.
It is, but at the same time, what are we going to do with him?
Yeah. But say he wasn't an issue. Okay? Say he's at school, we have the day, you're not at work, I'm home and have nothing to do. What are we doing? Are we going out? No, because you're going to want me on the bed. And we're going to watch TV.
And then I'm going to go in the garage and work.
But then every once in a while, it's like, hey, let's go out for lunch. Just because we're sick of being home. I think COVID also plays into it. Knowing that you're not supposed to go out makes you want to go out.
Alright, I'm going to skip to another list here. Would you rather be a movie star or a famous musician?
Musician. I wish I was talented musically.
Yeah. I can get with that.
You used to want to be an actor.
I did. But if given the choice, I think I'd rather play music.
Yeah. I feel like it's more of an outlet.
Yeah.
Like, being an actor, you're pretending to be somebody else. But being a musician, you can be yourself, I guess.
I mean, as long as you're not locked into a record company contract where they tell you what music you're allowed to play.
Amen. But lately, one of the good things about technology is that that's not so necessary anymore. You know, indie's my favorite, so...
Yeah.
So yeah, what's your favorite kind of music?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Rap.
And like I just said, mine is indie, more like indie pop, indie electro pop.
See, I'm more indie rap.
And then I do like the indie slow stuff too, though. Like Ben Howard. That's when I first started diamond painting. That's the stuff that I used to listen to that was more slow indie stuff.
Is that wannabe Rasta dude?
No.
Okay.
Ben Howard, I've listened to him in the car. It's all slow.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to the music you listen to in the car.
It's okay, because I hate most of the stuff you play in the car, too.
Here's one you actually told me about. We did not discuss any of these beforehand, but she did tell me some of the questions.
Yeah, he wanted to know what kind of questions we'd be asking, so I told him, like, we're not discussing it, do not give me any answers, but I'll give you examples of some of these questions.
So, would you rather go into the past and meet your ancestors, or go into the future and meet your great-great-grandchildren?
Damn it, why'd you have to ask that one?
Because I think it's a good question.
I think I'd rather go into the past.
I would, too. I would...
I don't want to know what kind of shits my great-great-grandchildren are going to be.
You know, it's like the saying goes, you can't know where you're going unless you know where you're from. So I think I would rather go back and meet my ancestors, for sure.
See, in studying my last name,
Oh, you mean the Portuguese version of Smith?
Souza?
Yeah.
Is it really?
I'm talking
that
about
it's common.
In commonality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At one point, there was a princess, last name Souza. So there might be royalty, and
Well, you are a royal pain in the butt.
ha ha ha. Now, because of that, I'm gonna go buy a royal diamond painting. There's also suspicion based on portraits of her that she might have been black, which I think would be really, really cool to have black royalty in Europe. So I'd be interested in seeing if there's any possible lineage there, because that girl would be a badass.
Would you rather put a stop to war or end world hunger?
God.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Because you know how I feel about war and how it just propagates more violence generation after generation. But then my mind goes to Sophia, who is a little girl that we're sponsoring through the Compassion Project. And thinking about all those starving kids. I don't know. Like, I want to say this.
You gotta pick. You gotta choose.
I would say world hunger because of the starving kids, but at the same time, with war, there's also starving and suffering kids. Like, they might not be fighting in the war, but hunger.
But if you ended world hunger, would they
Still be fighting?
Would they still be hungry from the war?
I don't know.
Because there is no world hunger.
But I'm not. They don't just get hungry from the war. They lose their dads and trauma and the things that they see.
Look at the child armies over in Africa.
True. So they do fight in wars. I don't know. I'm gonna go with hunger. Maybe people would be happier if they weren't hungry. Even though the ones who are starting wars are the most gluttonous.
My turn?
Yep.
All right. Even though I was in the military, I would say war. Because look at all of the resources, the national resources that we could then divert to ending world hunger. Boom.
You know what? Chris and Kel, Crafts and Coffee with Chris and Kel, the two sisters, did this question. And I'm pretty sure at least one of them had the same answer.
Really?
And I'm kicking myself in the ass for not thinking of it until you said it.
I win that one.
You do win that one.
I'll just sit here waiting for you to be done, so I could drop that bomb on you.
So many resources to divert to so many things.
Right? Would you rather be gossiped about or never talked about?
Never talked about.
Amen.
Although, see, I say that, and I thought it came to me really quick when I used this as an example for you earlier. But at the same time, I go back to the quote that has made me think of Melanie, and it's actually, who's that artist? Banksy. He was quoted as saying something about how you die twice. Once when you actually die, and twice when the last person who knew you ever speaks your name.
It's not just him that says that.
Yeah, but that's been credited to him. I don't know if he was the original one to say it, but I've seen it credited to him quite a few times. So, if I've never talked about, then it's like I don't exist. But at the same time, I don't want fake news.
I'm okay with never existing.
Yeah, never talked about.
Here's another one that you told me about. Would you rather be stuck on an island alone or with someone who talks incessantly?
This one we did discuss.
You discussed it.
So you answer first.
I would rather be stuck on an island with someone who talks incessantly because then I know I'd be with my wife.
And I told him he had to say that. I'm like, first of all, if you're with someone who talks incessantly, that's me. So you better want me on this island with you.
But if you're on the island with me, who's taking care of Aiden?
Why are you making this like, these are hypotheticals. Aiden talks incessantly too.
God, isn't that the truth? Your answer.
Oh, God. I'd rather be on an island with someone who never talks. Because I don't want to be there alone. And as much as I love my son, I don't want to be stranded on an island alone with him talking about Pokemon and video games that he can't play on an island because there's nowhere to plug in.
Oh, man. All right. Would you rather have a cook or a maid?
Now that we have HelloFresh made.
Yeah.
If that's not an ad for HelloFresh, I don't know what is. I used to hate cooking, and I still don't really enjoy cooking, but it's so much easier with HelloFresh. I don't stress out as much. And it only takes like 30 minutes a day. Cleaning a house takes a lot longer than that.
Oh, I know this answer. Would you rather have an unlimited gift certificate to a restaurant or a clothing store?
Restaurant.
Yeah. Can't live off clothes.
Nope. And food is good. It's choosing the restaurant that would be the hard part. I'm glad they didn't ask that question.
So what... Never mind.
What? No. Do not, because I know that question's not on there.
Ooh. Would you rather be fluent in all languages or be a master of every musical instrument?
Fluent in all languages. As much as
Same.
I say I hate people, I like learning about different cultures and
Same.
stuff, so.
Same. I'd like to be able to hear the stories of people from different cultures firsthand.
Yeah.
Okay, all these sex questions we're gonna save until later.
Well, how far into this video are we? I feel like we've been going for a while.
We are at low battery because I never plugged in.
Oh, shoot. Does it say 54 minutes?
All right.
Just about 55. So are we going to make this a two-parter or
We'll...
or just do a super long one or end it with a dirty question?
All right, so... If I'm watching TV, what am I most likely watching?
Anime.
And you true crime.
Yep. If Parks and Rec was still on Netflix, then that too.
Yeah. If I were a collector, what would I collect?
Blanks.
You think so?
Tools. You're already a collector. Just like I am.
Yeah, yours would, I mean, obviously.
If it's not diamond painting, it's diamond painting related.
Yeah.
Like, if it's not the diamond paintings themselves, it's the trays. If it's not the trays, then it'll probably be washi tape. Or storage containers. I'll find something. Cover minders. Pens.
Where would you get pens from?
I have no idea.
What animal would resemble me the most?
Damn it, I was hoping you would ask that because I have no idea. A rhinoceros. Because you're mythical.
Seriously.
I don't know.
Gotta answer.
Manatee.
Oh, so you're saying I'm fat?
They're not fat.
So you're saying I'm lazy and just float around eating grass?
No, you don't. You work hard.
I love my manatees, though.
But you're, like, laid back. Kinda chill.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh my god. I don't know why this just popped into my head with that commercial with an animal that we saw like years ago, and I was dying and fell off the couch. Dying laughing, and I don't remember what the hell it was. I wish I could remember what this fucking commercial was because I was laughing so hard. Anyway, I don't know why I brought that up, but I knew it was an animal, and I really want to know what that animal was.
I don't know why you brought that up either. That went absolutely nowhere.
No. Welcome to Life with Stephanie.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
If you bust out, don't tell me my business, devil woman. I swear to God.
Well, I was going to, but now I can't.
Ha! Because I ruin everything.
You do ruin everything.
I'm surprised you didn't say that was one of my worst habits. That I ruin everything, or I say something that you're going to say before you get to say it. That I'm like psychic. I know you too well.
Or that you refold all the laundry that I fold.
Or that I need to rotate them and rotate the dishes so they all get used equally.
Neurotic.
Why did I put that away?
I don't know.
I look down, I'm like, let's do V-necks. It's the one that I just put away.
All right. Throwaway question. Where am I originally from?
Virginia.
Which is?
Vagina.
I was going to say another country, but...
Which is, according to Karen, my mom's friend. In another...
Actually named Karen.
Yeah, her name is actually Karen. She thought it was a different country and that we needed a passport to go visit Massachusetts.
Which is where she's originally from.
Yes.
Am I obsessed with anything? That's a beyond throwaway for you.
Like, I'm obsessed with diamond painting and true crime. I don't know what you're obsessed with. I don't... You used to be obsessed with your video games, but you don't play them anymore. You're obsessed with working. And me. Obviously.
Obviously.
I mean, how could you not be? Now I'm getting mad at myself because the sex questions are coming, and I threw away one of my skips already. So you can do more throwaway questions so they get to learn more things.
If a genie granted you 3 wishes right now, what would you wish for?
I wish a genie would grant me more wishes. I forgot what that was from. For Aiden to be happy. To be more financially comfortable. And for you to not have to work so hard. But I think even if you didn't, you still would.
I still would.
So that would be a waste of a wish.
That would be.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, what?
My third one is an unlimited gift card to go shopping. So I get both the restaurant and the shopping. What?
Me. I 100% Aiden to live a happy life. For all of us to live healthy lives.
I'm gonna be like, money, honey. I'm like, Citrista, money, honey.
Yeah.
She says it better than I do. I'm not good at mimicking people.
Yeah, I'd say definitely, money. I think I'd wish that the next time I played the lottery that I would be the sole winner of the jackpot.
I wouldn't want to come into money that way, too public.
That's a good point. I would wish that I had a dead uncle that I never knew about.
I wish I would find out I was Portuguese royalty.
Your phone times out really quickly.
Sorry.
If you had to spend $1 million in one day, what would you buy?
Damn it. Do we have the maid from earlier?
No. In our lives right now.
Bigger house, but I don't want to clean it. But I'd want a bigger house that would have like a 4 or 5 car garage that's air conditioned that you could turn into a shop. More room for more diamond paintings. Yeah, bigger house. You'd want to get all those dogs and stuff and have another house for the dogs. Like we've talked about before.
Yeah, definitely a bigger house. I'd finally get my Tesla.
Ooh. Oh, you have to spend the whole thing in one day.
Yeah.
So you can't do like a vacation.
No.
Because it all has to...
Well,
unless you do all-inclusive everything.
Yeah.
All around the world.
Yeah, you could just buy a vacation package.
Buy an island. You said a Tesla?
Yeah. House, a Tesla.
This feels really selfish. Like we could have been like, feed the children, sponsor more kids.
We have always talked about wanting to donate to All Children's Hospital, which is where Aiden had his heart surgery.
Yeah. And the American Heart Heroes. Fun fact, I don't know if this is still the case, but back when Aiden had his heart defect, I learned that the American Heart Association donates less than 1 cent on the dollar to pediatric congenital heart defects research. So when you donate to them, less than a penny goes to babies.
Would you rather have super sight or super hearing?
Super sight. Like, think, damn it. I mean, I don't have any problems with Diamond Art Club, but some of my other kits are kind of iffy. So if I never had to struggle again and didn't need to buy a light pad, works for me.
All right. Probably going to get punched for this one, but I'd say super sight because I hear you talk enough already.
You're lucky I don't want to break another one of my trays.
You know I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Which animal would you like to ride at least once in your lifetime?
There's too many animals. Narwhals only live where it's cold, right?
I think so.
And that's out.
Yeah, it's like 74 degrees in the house, and you're like, I'm cold.
I'm
gonna put a blanket on.
Can I
Yes.
shrink?
Yes, absolutely.
A quokka.
A quokka?
Uh-huh. Or if I can't shrink, a kangaroo. But it can't. If I'm riding it, it can't punch me or kick me.
Yeah, as soon as you dismounted, though, your ass is done. I mean, manatee, obviously. Hello.
Yep.
What is one job you would never do, even for $1 million?
Can we go there?
I don't know where there is.
Stripper pornography.
Oh.
No offense to sex workers out there, but I just am too shameful of my body.
I mean, as long as it wasn't illegal, I don't think of anything that I wouldn't do for $1 million.
Oh, that's true. Like, you wouldn't want to be a hitman.
Yeah.
My mind's not going there.
I wouldn't want to be a mob runner or something.
You'd be terrible.
God, yes. Yeah, I don't think there's any job I would turn down for $1 million. Like I said, as long as it was legal.
Ooh. I also don't think I'd want to, like, be a medical examiner. Like, I like reading and learning about true crime, but it's more like, why did they do what they did? I have no interest in dead bodies. I do not ever want to see a dead body. Especially one that's, like, murdered. Especially if it's kids, too. Like, I don't...
Would you rather fight King Kong or a T-Rex?
I don't really know much about King Kong, so I can't answer that.
You have to answer it.
I don't know.
Do you want me to answer first so you can steal my answer?
I'll answer the T-Rex because of the short arms.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Like, just... what is it? The leg. Sweep the leg, Johnny.
I was going to say, I would rather fight a T-Rex because it only has one way to grab you.
Yep.
Whereas King Kong has 3 ways. Well, actually, I mean, gorillas have pretty manipulative, I can't think of the word.
They have opposable thumbs, don't they?
I think so.
Pretty sure they do.
But, I mean, their feet, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can grip stuff with their feet and everything, too, so... I mean, he can grab you 5 ways from Sunday. So, yeah, I'd definitely rather fight a T-Rex. Would you rather be the funniest person alive or the most attractive?
Funniest.
Absolutely.
Being gorgeous means nothing if you have no personality.
All right.
But I also don't think I'd want to draw that kind of attention to myself either way. Right? You wouldn't. I know you wouldn't.
No.
Like, would you want to be like Joe Coy and be recognized everywhere you go? And...
But, I mean, we have to pick one or the other.
Yeah.
I'd rather be funny.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into the good ones now.
Yeah. Because this is running a little long. I thought we were going to stop at an hour.
I have to find them now.
I hope everyone is enjoying this. Because it'll suck if they're all like, this is
boring.
terrible. Don't ever do this again.
Would you rather have mind-blowing sex once a month or mediocre sex once a week?
Mediocre once a week.
I mean, that's what you get already, so.
Shut up. You asked that specifically to have that response, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god. I don't know. For me, it's not just like... Then again, our sex life isn't bad.
No, it's not.
But it's not just about the physical, like, how good it feels, but the emotional...
The intimacy.
Yeah, the intimacy.
Yeah.
Like, even if we have a day where we have to do a quickie or whatever, I'm still in a way better mood than not having any at all. Because I got to spend time with you. And usually our sex ends up kind of like this video where we make weird comments. And we end up laughing. So yeah, definitely the intimacy is what's the most important to me.
There was one that had a lot more. Oh, here it is. Down here. Okay.
It has a whole section dedicated to it.
Yeah. This is the question you have been waiting for.
Oh my god. Is it? I don't even remember.
If you woke up tomorrow as the opposite sex,
I don't know what the other two would be.
what would be the top 3 things you do?
I don't know what the other two would be. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and say the one because I've said this from the beginning. And I was going to say this is why we can't do this question. I told Matt we can't do this question because I'm going to be me and say this one thing. And I don't know if you want that on your channel because it's supposed to be all professional. The helicopter, for sure. And I asked you earlier and I asked you to answer and you didn't answer. I want to know if it hurts.
As soon as I have something big enough to helicopter,
Oh my god, shut up you. I've seen you do the helicopter. Okay? And it looks like fun, but it looks like it also might hurt. So I want to find out which one.
It does not hurt.
Is it fun?
It's fun to see your reaction to it. How about that?
What else would I do? Now, how would this work? Because I'd want to know what it's like to orgasm, like to have sex and orgasm with a female, but I wouldn't want to fuck myself.
But you wouldn't be having sex with yourself because you'd be a dude.
I'm thinking like if I was you. Like if we turned into each other.
If we Freaky Friday'd?
Yeah. Well, then that would be cheating, and I don't want to do that. So
no, because you'd still be having sex with me.
Completely. Oh, yeah, because you'd be the female.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Have sex. What else? I don't really care about peeing standing up. Not like Amanda, who actually bought the contraption so she could see what it was like to pee standing up. I don't know the last one. I could do this as a female, but motorboat some titties, I guess. I mean, I could do that now. I don't have to be a guy to do that. But just to answer the third one, because I have no idea. Finger my butt to see. Because they say that it feels really good for guys because of something in there.
Prostate.
The prostate. Have you ever fingered your butt?
I have not. That was inappropriate.
Why did you ask this one?
I mean, me, I would just... Yeah, I would play with my boobs.
You'd helicopter my titties. And they could do that. They're long enough. I.e. saggy enough.
I would play with my boobs, play with my boobs, play with my boobs.
No, you have to think of 3 different things.
Yeah, I do it 3 different times, okay?
Oh my god. I sat there and thought of 3 different things. Think of 3 different things. Do you want to wear a thong?
I could do that as a guy.
True. But you don't.
No.
Women's thongs? You could still do that as a guy, but...
Yeah. I mean, I'll go with the, have sex as a female thing. See what that's like. And...
You wouldn't want to masturbate to see what external versus internal feels like? I should have said masturbate. Or get a blowjob from a professional hooker so I could get some tips when I switch back.
You don't need tips.
No, you didn't. Okay. That's his actual favorite thing about me.
Sorry, that just came out.
This is why I am the way I am, and then he plays all innocent.
I am innocent. I don't know what you're talking about.
Get back to the question.
Back to the question. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Sure, we'll go with that. We'll go with masturbate.
Okay. I'm just trying to help you out. So we can move on to the next one.
I thought there was more sex questions in this one.
Come up with your own, then.
Here's one that is not a sex question, but it will turn into a sex question.
Oh my god.
Is there a memory you have of me that always makes you laugh?
You answer first.
You know what? I am going to use a skip just because I want to get to your answer.
No! I want you to answer because mine's going to be like the finale. You can't think of any?
Nothing comes to mind.
Unwrap me like a present.
Oh my god.
When I accidentally pet your cheek with my foot when you were going down the beach.
Oh my god. Okay, I take that back. There is definitely some things. Anyway, you answer now.
Which one? Or was there a
All the
completely
above.
different one? Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
But you have to do the sound because I can't do it right. Okay?
Whatever.
Will you do the sound? Okay, so there was one time not too long ago. Some of you already know this story because
Oh, do they?
Randy for sure,
Oh my god.
and I believe the rest of the Golden Girls.
Oh my god.
Um,
You really can't keep a secret.
no, Randy's like prides herself on being inappropriate with me. Like that we're on the same level of inappropriate. So she's the first one that I had to share it with. And she wasn't feeling well and I wanted to make her laugh.
Oh, kind of like when I ate patty wax.
Yeah. But mine wasn't potentially toxic. Anyway, they want to hear the story so they can end this video and move on to the next one. How long are we?
Just go.
Like over an hour and a half?
We're almost at an hour and a half.
Okay. not too long ago, Matthew was trying to get some. He's trying to have sex, and he kept messing with me. And I kept telling him, no, nobody's home. No, it's closed. So he was playing with my clit.
Okay, we don't need to go into that graphic detail.
Do I just reiterate and you can cut that out then?
Yeah.
But you said ding dong. I think you said ding dong. Okay, so he said ding dong because I said no one was home. And I was like, you can ring the bell, but nobody's there. And before I know it, his face is like 6 inches from both holes. And he says, come on, you gotta do it. Or are you just gonna put a picture and everyone will know the sound? They'll hear the sound when they see the picture.
Pictures you can hear. Hold on. I don't know if I can do this without laughing. Hello! The Mrs. Doubtfire, hello.
Dying again. This is how I laugh when Lindsay laughs. Okay, I think on that note, now that you've learned everything you could possibly want to know about
And
us,
more.
and more, it's about time to say goodbye, I guess.
There is one more thing.
What? Yay, yay, yay. Our address.
Sorry. Anyone who's ever ordered from me has our address anyway.
That's true, but they don't have... Oh, it's a P.O. box. Okay.
Just, yeah.
So, this is from... It's probably upside down. Aren't you supposed to be recording it that way?
It's fine.
Geneva Bowers. So, well, I was out of town. Matthew apparently ordered this stuff for me. But he can't keep a secret, so he told me about it yesterday, and it arrived today. And I don't even... He showed me what he ordered, but I don't really remember. I didn't look too much because I wanted to be somewhat surprised and excited when it got here.
This was after she spent $190 on resin trays.
Yeah, love you, Amy. That'll be an unboxing soon. Yes, 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 yes. This is the one I saw earlier, and I was like, I don't remember what you got me, but I hope this was one of them. So these are stickers. Cloud...
Nope.
What?
This way.
Okay. Cloud goddesses. Stickers. And this is the holographic print.
Yep.
Oh my god, I need to frame it.
Pull it back some. No, towards you. Pull it back. There you go.
Well, that's towards me.
That's what I was saying.
Back means like back away from the camera.
Pull it towards you. There you go.
She's so pretty. Oh my god. There's even holographic and the sparkle in her eyes. This needs to be a diamond painting. Please, 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 please. Distracted by diamonds. Lindsay's gonna freak.
I know how you are with mermaids.
I love mermaids. Oh my god, there's so many goodies. We were all fawning over this one too. So another one that needs to be a diamond painting. Look at that rainbow mermaid. And also holographic. Is it picking up the holographic?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And Lindsay said the lily pads look like Pac-Mans. And it's true, they do. And then there's more on this side. I'm trying not to get on my sticky because I don't want to ruin anything. Ooh, look at that one. This one's holographic too. If they could see my face. So pretty, all the color. Look at that big bow. Another sticker. You ordered that too?
No. I didn't order that either.
There's freebies. There's a postcard. There's a postcard freebie. So pretty. The bakery. How does she know I love bakeries?
It's like a griffin on top. That's pretty cool, yeah.
There's one down here too.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then a bookmark. Look at this one. With the blue hair. She's so pretty. No, okay. I was thinking maybe her belt would have been a G for Geneva, but it's not. So these are Geneva Bowers. Stand up to make sure you can see. And there's all of her info. We looked at her store earlier today or yesterday.
Today.
Because there was a print on it with the Oriole, and Matt loves the Orioles baseball team, and it was closed. So I don't know if it's still closed, but if these are any indication, you definitely need to pick some stuff up because this hollow print and these stickers are amazing. Thank you, Bubba.
You're welcome.
See, he spoils the shit out of me. I want that as a diamond paint, and that, and that, and that. All of them. Just
Oh, you already have Dawn, right?
No, I don't.
You don't have Dawn?
No, Dawn's like the only one that I don't have. I have Neon, but I don't have Dawn. Does that mean I'm getting Dawn? I played too much.
Y'all should see my face now.
My face when I got these. Matt's face is like the lines, just the lines for eyes. Here, actually.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
That's right now.
All right.
All right, so thank you guys for hanging out with us. If you stayed until the end, there's no manatee emoji, unfortunately. So what kind of emoji do we want them to use?
Pie.
Pie? Like
Pie.
a piece of pie or the mathematical symbol pie?
Either or. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just pie.
And if you have any other questions you want us to answer, drop them down below. I forgot to say this in the last one because I'm definitely not a pro, but please like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like more content from us. Matt is trying to get me to do a stash video.
I said if she would do a diamond painting stash video, I'll do a pen blank stash video.
Yeah, so those should be coming, but it probably won't be until after the next drop. So if you'd like to see those, definitely subscribe and hit the bell so you are notified whenever a video goes up. Hopefully.
I still got both of these
Yeah,
left.
yeah. Hopefully, it'll be a little bit more often than it has been, but since I was out of town, I couldn't really, my mom's internet was awful, so there was no way I was posting anything from there. Plus they had a baby that was either screaming or sleeping, or I wanted to play with him and hold him and snuggle him. So now that I'm back home, hopefully videos will be more consistent. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Are you sure you want to post this tomorrow on the holy day? It's okay. We're probably going to hell anyway.
What do you
Anyway.
mean, probably? I've got a laminated bus pass.
Thank you so much for joining us. You guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And I love you. They probably can't even see because I can't tell. Yeah, there it is. I love you. Also, Kit. At the very end is when I give you the details. Lavie and Rose from Diamond Art Club. Trey is from Carter Art Company. And Pen is from none other than Lazy River Wood Turning.
Why are you doing that diamond painting and using that pen?
I am doing this one. It's not for like any real super organized like prizes events, or if it is, I'm not participating for that. But there's DPF Spring, DP4 Spring. I don't know what the F is for. There's April Showers, and there's the Floral DP Along, all happening this month. And I've had this kit. It's one of the first ones that I ever bought. So it's been in my stash for the longest. So that's why I'm doing this one. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, I think we're done here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's go have sex.
All right. Bye.